So if you guys are joining us live, I appreciate it if you're joining us watching on YouTube. Basically, we are going to be doing a little bit of a video here about the easiest ways to make money whenever you're just starting out in GTA 5 online. Now, obviously, I'm starting the casino. I don't want you to take that as an indicator that it's only going to be here, but we're going to stop back in here at some point. So, enjoy the video. Definitely throw a like and a sub. Come visit my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/KingSilverdeath. And yeah, so that way you can always be aware whenever we throw out content. I live on Twitch I'm doing it right now, but I'm live every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you can always check that out. All the links for my things are going to be in the panels and descriptions below. So, as I said, we're here now, but the first thing I want you guys to do whenever you start up in GTA is you're going to pull up your phone. You're going to go down here to the websites. You're going to look for some specific properties. Now, I understand that you probably don't have any money whatsoever whenever you just start out. But I want to go down here to Dynasty. This is executive? No, this is real estate. All right, sweet. So we're going to go low to high. You can buy a garage. I recommend having a garage so you can store your vehicle, but also as a spawn point. The lowest one is $25,000. It's not far from a lot of the things in and on the map. So it's actually decently close to the casino. It's not that bad of a drive, but I actually recommend there's a property that's not listed on here because it is a garage that, and if I remember correctly, it's $35,000. It's about right here on the map, and that garage is my suggested one to get because it's right next to the casino, which will be useful for a couple of things. But it's a 2-car garage that you can put in 2 simple vehicles. And so obviously these are not money-making things. You're actually spending money to do this, but these will get you money because of the fact that they're nearby things that you want to do. So, all right, I'm going to show you that garage right now. All right, guys, so the property I was just talking about is this one, the Downtown Cab Company. The Downtown Cab Company is a 2-car garage right next to the casino. So, basically, you want to pick up this one. It's going to be easy to run over the casino to do some money-making things. And I'm so glad this happened. Right here is the other thing you're going to want to do. So, every 48 minutes, you want to look for one of these vehicles. See this thing right here? It's a beautiful, beautiful vehicle. It has some slots on the side. This is a Gallivanter Baller. The Gallivanter Baller is worth $9,000 at the Los Santos Customs. So find the closest Los Santos Customs. I believe the one is actually right down here. Try not to do any damage to the vehicle on the way, like that guy just did to me. And basically you want to head down there and sell the vehicle. You can look on your map and plot the location of the closest. But yeah, it's right down here. So we're going to take a quick little trip down there, and we're going to sell this for $9,000. You can do this every 48 minutes, and it is something you should definitely be keeping track of. Like, you don't have to keep a timer if you don't want to, but just keep in mind, like, about once an hour, like, you can look and see how many hours it's been since the last time, and go down and sell it, and then next time you hit another hour mark, go and do another one. But always be on the lookout for the Gallivanter Ballers. This is something, if you do have an open slot in your garage, you can actually go ahead and pick up and just store there and then save it for the time that you want to sell it. Yeah, there is one vehicle that's a little bit more expensive and worthwhile to sell, which I want to say it's an Ocelot, and it's got some special statements on it. But those are a little bit rarer. So if you know, the Ballers, I feel like, are probably the easiest to find. And just pull right up to here. Door opens. Drive it on in.
What brings you in today?
Let's see if she tapped me for a little damage. She did. I see some markings. All right, so I could repair the vehicle for $100, but that would just take me back up to 8,900. So from 8,900. So I'm just going to sell it for the 8,900. So I don't spend the money to get it to 9 grand. It's just I take that $100 loss. That's fine. 8,900 is a nice little boost to the pocketbook. Vehicle sold. 8,900 into my pocket, just like that. All right, guys. As I said, one of the things is going to be the casino. The casino obviously is a place that you can earn money. I'm not going to tell you that you need to be in here and play everything. The only things really worthwhile is making sure that you come to the cashier, get the visitor bonus every day, come up, talk to her. It's 1,000 chips you get by just going down to this right here. It says visitor bonus. Okay, that's 1,000 chips. Come over, spin the wheel, and you can get up to, I think it's 50,000 is the top one. Yeah, $50,000, and top chips is 25,000. So you can get up to 50 grand just spinning the wheel. Plus, if you win the car, that's also nice. Like that's an extra vehicle for your new garage. But the biggest thing is the horse racing. The horse racing is actually the easiest way to make money. I made I made it close to 300,000 earlier just today, just kind of hanging out. You'll want to find a lobby that has a main event that doesn't. You want the best horse. You're always going to bet the best horse. But if the best two horses, because there's always a class, there's two best horses. There's an evens this one has an evens and a 5-1. The two best horses won't be better than won't be worse than 5-1. So you always want to bet the best horse. You're going to get the best odds off of that. We want. The best lobby you can find be a 4-1 and a 5-1 as your best two horses, and you always bet the 4-1. It gets a great return because it's the most likely to win. If you start betting the long ranges, like they don't win very often, and you're going to spend a lot of money before you hit. I mean, it's a nice thought to get 260,000 or 270,000 off of this, but it doesn't hit as often. So you're going to put in a bet every time on the main event. And the thing is with the main event in the server, as long as you don't leave the room, you're not going to lose that specific thing. Like I think everybody has to leave the casino for the main event to change. Otherwise, this bet's going to always be the same. It'll always have an evens and always have a 5-1 in this specific one. So you change lobbies until you find the one you want. A 3-1 or a 4-1 as your best bet is usually what you want. And then the main event or the single events you're going to just keep doing, and you're going to take those main events, and those are going to run faster. These run far faster because the single events run far faster. The main event runs every 5 minutes, and the race is actually longer. You can finish 2 single events in the time frame that you do a main event, but the point is that the main events are always consistent. The single events are always switching every time you do one. So, but just keep betting the best horse. You're going to get a good return off of that. I've made millions off of horse racing. So there's that. But don't play anything else in the casino. It's too much of a gamble. It's actually gambling, and you're going to lose. The next thing is going to be the contact mission. So you're going to have a lot of missions with specific people that you can actually go through. So you got Simeon. I don't recommend Simeon's missions because they take a lot of time with what you can with what you have to do. But they will earn your money. But like Martin. Who else we got here? It's Lamar, I think, has some missions. I never really ended up having to do this because I spent a lot of time in the casino getting my money. But there are a couple that will actually contact you to do work for them, and that kind of stuff will get you anywhere from 5 to 30 grand per mission. So that's quick, but a quick one to go over. But yeah, look for that. In addition to that, somebody who's going to call you pretty early in your time is her name's going to be Maud. Maud's missions are the bounties. The bounties are literally going to a location, and you'll have to search for somebody within that area, and you have to intimidate them. Don't kill them. The easiest way is to shoot them once in the knee. and they will pretty much give up. Once they've given up, then you just get them in a vehicle and drive them to mod. You get 10 grand. All right. After you've completed all of it, after you've completed all of those bounties, then you get to go to a location and get an axe. And I'll show you that right now. It's in your unarmed area. Stone hatchet. Okay, so this stone hatchet has this berserker ability. Oh, that was insane. And now you just like do lots of damage. But your goal is to, once you do this, is to kill like 25 people with it, 25 NPCs. Oh, you better start running, buddy. And then you'll get 250 grand. So it's not that difficult. Just literally maintain the rampage for as long as you want. But you do a lot of damage with it. Like, it's an instant kill on pretty much any NPC. So I'm just going in here to avoid the cops. But yeah, do that. 250 grand right there. All right. So another thing that can happen is there are weekly events. You'll always see like discounts and such, but one of the weekly events, oops, my bad. Sorry, everyone. All right. But yeah, so weekly events, you're going to find these and it's going to be like double, triple money. You'll want to hit up those too, because whenever you first start out, yeah, it's not a free roam mission. You can't be in other people's lobbies and just hanging out. But you can hit weekly events all by yourself. The downside to weekly events is that they tend to have like a requirement to like, you tend to have a requirement that you have to wait on people. And so that can kind of take away from the time frame of when you could be doing other things. But the weekly events, depending on what you actually have that you're working on, you could be doing, you could be making anywhere from like 20 to 80 grand, depending on which one it is, and for the double money and everything that provides. So those are really worthwhile. Just kind of pick and choose. Some are good, some are bad. Just figure out which one's the best for you. Look at these convenience stores. You know there's money in there behind the register. Let's go inside.
Come in.
This guy seems nice enough. It's unfortunate that we have to rob him. Give me all the money in the register. Give it. Come on. As you talk to him, if you're actually not in a game, in a party chat, you're going to make his intimidation go farther or faster. And you're going to, that little bar in the bottom right, he throws you a bag of money. You can do it that way, or you can literally just kill him. But if you look, I got $1,700 off of just doing that. I know you guys aren't all going to have oppressors, but but like, you know, you get on your car or get in your car and you just zip on out of there. Avoid the cops. You'll have 2 stars. 2 stars, you can pretty much go up into the hills or something and get away. Obviously, oppressors cost a lot of money. This is just fortunate that I have one. But yeah, do robberies. Like literally rob the stores. You get anywhere from 12 to 1,700 ish. I know that eventually you can get up to like 2 grand depending on things. And there is a way to do it so that you can actually have them throw you the bag and then you hit them, and then you can actually rob the register again if you press buttons fast enough. But yeah, lose your tail and then go rob another store. It doesn't seem like a lot of money, but if you go around and rob all the stores in like a sequence, you can make a decent amount of money, especially like early game. It's not bad. You know, here's another store. Let's go in. They have more money. We can go get more money. Excuse me, I would like all the money in the register, please. Every bit of it. Come on. Come on, give me it. Come on. Don't be stingy. Oh, I know you're right there. You give me the money. Gimme, 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 gimme. Don't leave any in there. Oh, P's and Q's. Sometimes they will try and pull a gun on you. So just be careful of that. Try not to turn your back on them. If you do kill the associate, it's going to give you 3 stars versus 2. That's something to keep in mind. Buying an MC club doesn't cost that much. I think it's like it might be what is it? What is it? What is it? I forget. Let me look. So you want to go in here, money and services. All right. So there's a couple clubs. Any of these is fine. I think 200,000 is the cheapest. Yeah. So this is like cheapest one. And that's one you can get. I actually bought this one out here. I figured it was near the highway. Doesn't really matter. You're not really going to spend that much time at these locations, but it's a good place to store bikes. And the only thing you're really going to ever do is buy the different MC businesses. But what you can do after you have a MC club is to do missions. And first off, I think I have to start up my MC. All right. As president, I'm going to do club work. So club work, you have a couple options. Okay, so there's already sessions, other activities running. So basically, these right here, you'd select one of these, and it's a little bit of money that you can make off of that. So for 200 grand, this is one way you do it. I want to say that the Maze Bank West office is also 200 grand for a CO business, and you can do VIP work then. And there's no like cooldown. Apparently, you can do VIP work regularly, but yeah, you can literally do work for the club or for the VIP or for the CO, and that's whenever you're just the CO. There's a lot more money to be made in the CO, in my opinion, but each one's different. But also, if you have some friends who already have their businesses up and running and are doing like any kind of the sourcing, like the coke, the meth, anything like that, you don't have to own those, but you can get your friends to invite you to a sale like we do here. And so basically we'll end up having a sale, and if you are a part of the MC whenever they do a sale, that's like 35 grand on a max sale. So it's worthwhile to have a couple friends who do sales, jump in with people who are doing sales, even if you can jump in with a random person, because it doesn't take anything away from them, and then you can just get paid 35 grand. That's a decent amount of money. See, look at all these bikes. Okay, guys. So again, another purchase you might have to make before you make some money is this building right here. This is basically the high-rise apartment. 200,000 is what you're going to spend on this, around that. I think 200,000 is the cheapest. I bought like the one that was a little bit higher for like 205. But from here, you can start your first heist. You don't have to have an apartment to be part of heists, but if you do, this is where you'll go. And then 200,000 is a decent investment to be able to do that. And you immediately open up 5 heists. Now, the thing about the heists, and what I wanted to cover with this, is that regardless of whether you're the one starting it or somebody else is, whenever you do the heist for the first time, every single heist that you complete is an extra 100,000 bonus on top of whatever you make off the heist. The Fleeka job is the easiest one to run, and the total take for that is like 150,000, I think. But your setup cost is 11.5, and it's 3 pieces of missions. Like you have 2 setups, and then also the actual heist, which only takes 2 people. So you and a friend can do this, and you can start it whenever you want if you're the one who has the building. But otherwise, you can just jump in with somebody else, have them start it. And if they're really nice, then they might give you the lion's share. But if you split it evenly, it's still really nice money, like 70,000, 80,000. But if they give you the lion's share, you make 100 grand. Plus, the first time you do any heist, like I said, is $100,000 on top as a bonus. If you complete all 5 of these heists basically with the same crew, going through, if you complete all 5, you get a bonus $1 million on top of whatever you made off each heist. So heists are an extremely good way for you as a beginner to make money, but you definitely got to get some people in with you on it. And if you've never done it before, it's like a total easy run to just get an extra 100,000 off of them. Doesn't matter if you die. If you go through with the same crew and do not die through all of these, like there are no deaths, no crew deaths at all, you get a bonus $10 million if you do them all in a row. Now, I haven't done that yet, but even if going through with all of them in a row with the same crew, it's really worthwhile to get that extra million plus whatever you make. You're gonna make like 2, maybe 3 million altogether off of it. It can be worthwhile. So consider that. Do heists. Heists is like the big money maker whenever you start off because it's the easiest one to join up with, and you can join people directly from the quick jobs, and you'll see a lot of times something will pop up and say invites to heist. As soon as you see one, just grab it. Like, go off and do it because it's going to be worth the money. But yeah, we're going to come back out. We're going to do this event. Basically, these events are things that you can make a good amount of money at. Like the first place is usually around like 9-10 grand. But there are some events, like we were talking about the event that get here. We were talking about the event where you go through different different like little coins. It's a lot easier on an oppressor, but you can do it with any vehicle. Every coin that you grab is worth a little bit of money. The first one that you grab is worth $750, and then as you get more of them, you start getting more money per coin. You can make easily 10 to, I think, 30K just off of grabbing those coins. And you just have to find them on the map and run your vehicle right through them. Challenge started. Travel the furthest distance when bailing from a vehicle. So we gotta just get some good speed here and let's hit something. I traveled... Oh, I have to bail from the vehicle. I actually have to bail from the vehicle. Okay. My mistake. Okay, so maybe the motorcycle's not what we want. Some of these challenges are a little bit cryptic. I thought it was actually like wreck into something, but maybe we need to bail. How fast can we go on this? There we go. 154 feet. But yeah, doing these challenges, this is going to get you money. And these come up about every 15 minutes. And it's a contest between the entire lobby. A lot of times there's a lot of people in the lobby who won't even do anything with it. So consider that. Did it count? Ha-ha! But yeah, each event lasts about 5 minutes, depending. If you have to go to a vehicle, usually there's a longer startup time. 3, 2, 1. And I got it. Okay, so 8 grand. 8 grand's what I got for first place. Yeah, do the free mode events and always bank your cash after you got over 5,000. All right, guys. So there are a couple things that I have suggested to you. Things that you can do right off the bat whenever you are starting off in GTA Online. So thank you so much for watching the video. If you're live here on Twitch, please stick around. We're not leaving yet. But I do stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's my regular schedule, but we're doing a little bit of extra stuff right now, obviously based on the things in the world. Hopefully I don't die on this whole process. Yeah. So if you are watching on YouTube, please make sure you do hit the bell for notifications, sub to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. All the links to all my stuff is in the description below. Hit up the Discord as there's notifications go out whenever I do go live on Twitter as well. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out one of these 2 videos. and I'll see you next time. Thank you guys.